What's up YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be looking at Flytrap. He is currently the item shop. He is a legendary outfit. He is part of the Flytrap set. He does come with the newly added backling, the Flytrapper. So without further ado guys, let's get this review started. So Flytrap, finally after actually 10 seasons we actually get a backling with Flytrap. The Flytrapper is actually a very interesting backling, and it actually fits the whole theme of him being a Flytrap. But even with that, is he actually worth it? For 2,000 V-Bucks, I don't know, the 2,000 V-Bucks is a little bit too pricey in my opinion. You do have other skins like the Merman that did have a backling, but he did get 4 selectable styles to actually make up for his legendary criteria, and I think they just missed that opportunity with Flytrap. If they would have added a really cool edit style with him, it would have been a lot cooler. Even though I do appreciate the backling, they just dropped the ball with Flytrap. So what's my final rating for Flytrap? I'm gonna have to give Flytrap a 4 out of 10. Even though they did add a backling, which a lot of people actually gonna gravitate towards, I don't see a lot of people actually purchasing this skin because it's a little bit too pricey. Again, 2,000 V-Bucks for a mediocre skin and then a backling that's half decent. I don't think a lot of people are gonna actually spend their money on that. This is a Marvel themed battle pass, so you know there's a lot of Marvel things coming out in the item shop. So for someone to actually spend $20 or so on a skin, I just don't see people actually doing that. So without further ado guys, let's get these combos started. For our first combination with Flytrap, I'm pairing him up with the Council of Frogs. Now, the Council of Frogs actually fits very well because you do see in the wild that frogs sometimes do step on Flytraps, so having this as a backling makes sense. They're also in a swamp state, so it actually matches very good with the whole theme. The color scheme of green and like a brownish color scheme also looks good on him, and overall a very solid backling. And for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with Groot's Sap Axis. The Groot's Sap Axis actually looks very cool, and I'm using the single-handed because I actually overall actually like them better than the dual wielding. For the glider, we're going to keep it simple, so we're going to be going with the palm leaf. The palm leaf color scheme actually matches very good with that of Flytrap. And for the control, we're going to be going with the Phantasm. The Phantasm, or the ectoplasm coming from both hands and feet, just matches very good with the vines he does have around his arms and legs. And for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Bubble Flash. The Bubble Flash wrap does have a camouflage that does have bubbles rising from the bottom of the wrap. The main reason why I'm using it is for the color scheme of green and brown that really complements this whole setting. So let's check out this combo. For the next combination with the Flytrap, I am pairing him up with the Rigidback. I know the Rigidback is actually a very bright red backling, but it actually fits because he does have a lot of red if you actually inspect the skin closer. As you can tell, his whole face is red and even has those stripes in the back that is a similar color to that of the backling. For the harvesting tool of choice, we're going to be going with the Tri-Hook. The reason behind the Tri-Hook is because it actually complements the vines he does have that are coming from his hands and feet. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Surefire. The Surefire glider does have that brown and green color scheme that the skin does have. It also has red in the center of the glider itself, and even at the tip of the wings that just looks very good with the red from the backling and skin. Then for the control of choice, we're going to be going with the Virulent Flames. The Virulent Flames is just flames that are green and purple that look very good. And for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Battleborn. The reason behind the Battleborn is because it does have a very bright red wrap that just complements the backling. It also has scratches and dings on it that looks very cool and something that the Flytrap might actually have done. So check out this combo. For the last combination with Flytrap, I am pairing him up with Shelly with the green edit style. Now the green edit style fits on his back very good. It is a turtle shell, so it actually looks very good on his back. It is very compact. It does have a green color scheme that just complements the roots that are coming from both hands and feet. Then for the harvesting tool, we're gonna be going with the G Snatchers. The G Snatchers actually look very terrifying, but for some odd reason, they match very good with the vibe from Flytrap. And for the glider, we're gonna be going with the base jumper. The base jumper with the Ultra Eagle edit style does have the all black color design with green that just looks very good with this combination. And for the contra, we're gonna be going with vines. Again, it just says it in the names. Vines coming out of his hands and feet just complements the vines that are coming from his hands and feet. And for the wrap, we're gonna be going with tendrils. The reason behind tendrils is because it's just vines surrounding the weapon wrap or vehicle and looks very terrifying. It actually matches very good with this combination and theme that overall a very solid wrap. So let's check out this combo. For the honorable mentions for backlinks for Flytrap, you could use anything that does have a green color scheme or red. He also looks good with anything that is plant related, so keep that in mind when you're creating combos with Flytrap. For our first combination with Flytrapper, I'm pairing it up with the Decaying Dribbler. Now, the Decaying Dribbler does have a similar color scheme on her skin tone that is similar to that of the backlink. I don't know what movie it is where there's actually Flytraps taking over people, and that kind of reminds me of this. If I actually find it, I'll post a picture, and just the combination of colors look very good. For the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the inverted blade. The reason behind the inverted blade because it matches the skin tone of the skin itself and backline. And for the glider, we're going to be going with the Elite Recon with the default edit style with the glow on. Now the Elite Recon actually does have the wings that are similar color scheme to that of the backline and skin. And for the control, we're going to be going with the Phantasm. The Phantasm does live ectoplasma as a control, and it makes sense with the skin itself. And for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Dead Wave. The Dead Wave is actually just like ectoplasma going across the weapon wrap or vehicle that just complements this whole combination perfectly. So let's check out this combo. For the last combination with the Flytrapper, I'm pairing him up with Cobalt. Now the reason behind this combination is because Cobalt and the Flytrapper backlink does have a similar color scheme, as you can notice yourself. This is actually a very cool backlink and it fits very well with his Android lookalike. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the separate slicers with the Ultra Eagle edit style. Now the separate slicers does have a similar color scheme to that of the skin. And for the glider, we're going to be going with the Ion. The Ion glider again complements the harvesting tools very nicely. It does have a similar green color scheme to that of the skin and harvesting tools, and overall a very solid glider. And for the control, we're going to be going with the DNA. The DNA control actually fits very well with the skin tone. And wrapping this whole combination together, we're going to be going with the Hex Form. The Hex Form is an animated wrap. It does have a similar color scheme to that of everything in this combination, and overall it's a very solid wrap. So let's check out this combo. Now for the honorable mention with a Flytrapper, you could use anything that does have that like greenish bluish color scheme. It's gonna work just as fine. Also anything that does have like a plant base is also very good with this combination. Those are the 3 combinations that did fine for Flytrap, and then the 2 combinations that did fine for the Flytrapper. Let me know in the comments below which one's your favorite. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe. I post videos or fake cosmetic skins every single day. And if you want to support the channel, my code is ENIGMAKIDD, all caps, 2 D's all together. Each time you guys use my code in the item shop or the Epic Game Store, I do get a small percentage of it and really help this channel grow. And if you have any combo suggestions, leave them in the comments below. And for all my social media and Discord, they'll be in the description. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.